How well do you think you know your own mind? Let's embark on a journey into the fascinating world of psychology. Our minds, that intricate labyrinth of thoughts, emotions, and memories, are arguably the most complex entities in the known universe. The human brain, that custodian of our minds, is an astounding organ, teeming with billions of neurons, each one capable of making thousands of connections. Despite its complexity, it weighs only about 3 pounds. Yet it's responsible for every thought we think, every emotion we feel, every memory we hold, and every action we take. But how well do we truly understand this intricate network? How well do we know our own minds? Well, not as much as we might like to believe. You see, our understanding of our own minds is often limited, clouded by biases, shaped by experiences, and colored by emotions. We often see what we want to see, believe what we want to believe, and remember what we want to remember. Psychological studies have peeled back layers of the human mind, revealing surprising facts about our minds that often defy our intuitive understanding. For instance, did you know that our brains process emotional pain and physical pain in the same way? Yes, a broken heart can hurt as much as a broken bone. The same chemicals are released, the same areas are activated, and the same coping mechanisms are triggered. And did you know that our minds are much more malleable than we think? We often think of our personalities, our preferences, our beliefs as fixed, as unchanging. But research shows that our minds are constantly evolving, constantly adapting, constantly changing, often in ways we don't even realize. So as we delve deeper into the mysteries of the human mind, we often find that the mind we thought we knew so well is much stranger, much more surprising, and much more fascinating than we ever imagined. If you think you know your mind well, prepare to be surprised. Did you know that your subconscious mind is always at work, even when you're asleep? Yes, you heard that right. This tireless worker, your subconscious, is continuously processing information, solving problems, and making connections while you're off in dreamland. Let's delve into some intriguing studies that shed light on this. Research over the years has shown that during sleep, your subconscious mind is busy sifting through the day's experiences, thoughts, and emotions. It's like a diligent librarian, sorting and cataloging important information from the day, while discarding the trivial. But it doesn't stop there. Your subconscious mind also takes on the role of a problem solver. Have you ever gone to bed with a problem only to wake up with a solution? That's your subconscious mind at work. It's been chewing on the problem while you were asleep, finding connections and solutions that your conscious mind might have missed. This problem-solving prowess can manifest itself in various ways. Sometimes it's a dream that provides a clue or insight. Other times it's a sudden aha moment upon waking, where the solution seems to materialize out of nowhere. It's almost as if your brain has been working on it overnight, while you were busy catching up on your beauty sleep. This is not a fanciful notion. It's backed by science. Neuroscientists have discovered that during sleep the brain is highly active. It's processing information, consolidating memories, and making connections at a deep level. It's during these quiet hours that your subconscious mind does some of its most important work. So next time you're faced with a tough problem, consider giving it to your subconscious mind to chew on. Let it do the heavy lifting while you sleep. And when you wake up, you just might find that the solution has been there all along, courtesy of your ever-working subconscious mind. So the next time you wake up with a solution to a problem, thank your subconscious mind. This unsung hero is always on duty, tirelessly working in the background to help you navigate the complexities of life. Ever wondered why heartbreak hurts so much? It's not just a metaphor. You see, when we speak of emotional pain, we often use the language of physical pain. We say our hearts are broken, we feel crushed, or we're hurt. And it's not just poetic license. There's a reason why we use such visceral physical terms to describe our emotional states. Scientists have delved into this phenomenon, and their research has led to some fascinating revelations. They've discovered that our brain doesn't differentiate much between physical and emotional pain. Yes, you heard that right. The same regions of our brain light up when we're experiencing a physical injury as when we're going through emotional distress. One study used an fMRI machine to examine the brains of people who had just been through a tough breakup. The participants were shown pictures of their exes and asked to think about their breakup. The researchers found that their brains reacted in the same way as when they experienced physical pain. And it's not just about the brain regions. Consider for a moment the chemical aspect. When we experience physical pain, our bodies release chemicals like cortisol and norepinephrine, which help us react to the threat. Now guess what happens when we're emotionally distressed? Yep, the same chemicals are released. This similarity in response might explain why emotional pain can feel so physically intense. It's why your body aches when you're grieving, why your stomach churns when you're anxious, why your heart feels heavy when you're sad. Now, this isn't to say that emotional and physical pain are exactly the same. They're not, but the overlap is significant enough that it's begun to change our understanding of pain and how we treat it. This new understanding can help us empathize better with people undergoing emotional distress. It can help us recognize that emotional pain is as real and as serious as physical pain. It can help us be kinder to ourselves when we're hurting emotionally, recognizing that our pain is not just in our heads. So the next time someone says they're heartbroken, remember, they might be feeling physical pain as well. Did you know your brain isn't static, but actually changes throughout your life? This remarkable ability is thanks to a phenomenon called neuroplasticity. You might be familiar with the old saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but when it comes to the human brain, this couldn't be further from the truth. Neuroplasticity is the brain's mysterious ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. It's the process that allows the neurons, nerve cells in the brain, to compensate for injury and disease and adjust their activities in response to new situations or changes in their environment. Think of it like a city with its roads and highways. When one road gets blocked off, traffic doesn't just stop. Instead, it finds a new route. The brain does the same thing. If a pathway gets blocked due to injury or disease, the brain reroutes its signals along different pathways. The brain's neuroplasticity is most evident when we learn something new, whether it's mastering a musical instrument, picking up a new language, or simply remembering a friend's birthday. Our brain is continually creating and strengthening neural pathways. But neuroplasticity isn't just about learning and memory. It has a vital role in recovery from brain injuries. When parts of the brain are damaged, other parts can sometimes take over the roles of the damaged areas to a certain degree, a remarkable feat of flexibility that highlights the resilience of our brain. And the most exciting part, this brain flexibility isn't just for the young. While it's true that our brains are most adaptable when we're children, research has shown that our brains retain this plasticity well into our old age. So whether you're 7 or 70, your brain is capable of learning and adapting in incredible ways. So remember, it's never too late to teach an old brain new tricks. Embrace the challenges and new experiences life throws at you. They're not just opportunities for personal growth, but also for your brain to grow and change. So, how well do you think you know your mind now? As we've discovered, your subconscious mind is a powerhouse, influencing your behavior in ways you might not even be aware of. Interestingly, your brain processes physical and emotional pain in a strikingly similar manner, releasing the same chemicals and activating the same regions. And let's not forget, your brain's capacity for change is nothing short of astounding. Keep these surprising facts in mind the next time you think you've got yourself all figured out.